So in this tutorial, I will be showing you that how multi-branch system works by using this specific software. This is a complete mobile POS system software that you can see over here, and let's get started. So first of all, what you need to do is you must create two different users for two different branches, right? So before creating two users, you must also create two stores as well. So in order to create two stores, what you need to do is you need to go onto the settings section, and from here on you must add the stalls. So these can be considered your stores, and from here you need to add a new stall. You can add some picture for that stall. Let's say that picture is this one, and now you must rename the stall. Let's say this is the first physical stall, and here is its type, whether it's a counter where you are going to sell your products, whether it's a store where you're going to store the products, and etc. So let's say this is our store, this is our counter 1. Let's rename it as counter 1, and all other options are not required except the status. Let this store be public. So should we enable the POS to it? Yes, we should enable it. By default this will be enabled. Let's just save it, and then we are going to add another store by using the new command again. So let's just create another store having a bit different image. Let's just rename it as counter 2. Let's just make its type as a counter as well. Let's just create it as public and simply label its POS as well, and simply save this counter as well. So after creating these two counters, we are going to add two different users to these separate counters as well. So in order to do that, you must create a new user. Let's say that new user is Bill the coder 046@gmail.com. Let's just finalize it. Let's give it a first name, a second name. Phone number is not essential. Let's just assign it a role. Let's say it's an editor, and now you need to save it. And after adding this user, you need to make it a staff member. So go to the staff section and add here a new staff, which was Bill the coder, let's say. And please wait a bit, it's loading. From here on you need to give the profile picture of this staff member. Let's say the new staff 1 member is this. I think this picture is not spotted at all. Let's just pick another image. Let's say it's a splash screen. Forgive me for the picture. This is just for the demo purpose. Let's say this staff is the Bill the coder, and that specific user is the one Bill the coder, and we need to find out where that user is. and I believe that user is can we search it? So here's the user that we just had added, build the coder. Now we just need to give some sort of commission to this person. Let's say it's 5%, or if we don't want to give any commission, we can simply mark it as 0 plus minus 0. And now, can this specific user access our app? Yes, we have enabled it, and now I'm saving it as well. So I think service workers, yes. And is there any other option that we lack? No. So just save it, and user will be saved. This build the coder is now our staff member, and this build the coder should now be able to sign into our mobile application. So before this specific user can use our counter one store which we had created here, right? So build the coder will be the person who would be using counter one store, and let's say we should create another staff member who could use the counter 2, which will be responsible for the selling point 2. Okay, so secondly, we need to create another user who will be responsible to handle the counter 2 application, counter 2 store. So for that sake, we have already, there are too many users. We can use some other staff member for this as well. So I had already another user available. Let me search it. It was skills up. Let me search it. That specific user. Let me just go back. Search it. Okay, I couldn't find that user. So let's just create another user which will be responsible for handling the counter 2. So let's just create another staff. From here on, we can directly add the user. So let's just make this one as a profile picture. Take the name for this specific user, let's say it's Idris, and let's just add this specific user from here. So I've added the email of this specific person, and let's say the role of this user is as well an editor. So let's just save it. And this specific user is our service worker, and his commission will be 0%. And can he access the app? Yes, he can. And that's it. So our second user is also added, to whom we will make him responsible to handle the counter 2. So this is it. We have 2 users, and now we are going to enable them to use our our selling points. So for that sake, we need to go to the devices section, and from here on, as you can see that from here we are going to create a new button, and let's say this device will be used by build the coder, and the serial key that I will assign to build the coder will be 333333. And the device will be of course Android, and the payments will be in the dollars, and the stall will be counter 1. So this specific user will be able to use the counter 1. So build the coder will be responsible for handling counter 1. Let's just save it, and now we must create another serial key for Idris. So let's just make it Idris device and assign it a serial key of 6 times 4. Let's just assign the device type to be Android, from where our selling will be done. Let's just make it dollars. Let's just pick the stall as this, and let's say the stall will be counter 2, and just save it. So this is done from the admin side. This is done. We have a stall. We have 2 stalls named counter 1 and counter 2. We have 2 staff members named Idris and Bill the coder. Now these 2 persons having this email can use our mobile application, and the serial key that they both will be used can be seen from here, from the devices section, where we clearly can see that Idris device can use this serial key, and Bill the coder can use this serial key to access our mobile application. So now we will be moving towards the mobile application for these 2 specific users. So now Bill the coder will install this SkillsUp POS application from the Play Store onto the Play Store. As you know that this our application is available. So the Bill the coder will search this, and he will be headed towards our application where he can install this application. So after installing, he will open our application, which is this, and he will be headed towards our device serial section. And as you know that Bill the coder is assigned with this specific serial key, so the Bill will enter 6 times 3. Now the serial will be saved, and application will be restarted by clicking onto the Restart App Now button. And now we will be skipping this and will sign up first, as Bill the coder is first to this application, so we will sign up first. So we are going to click onto the sign up button first. We will be giving here Bill the coder after giving the credentials. You need to enter the password. Let's say the password is 12345123. Now click onto the sign up button. Account will be created, and now you need to give the credentials again, and 046@gmail.com, and now you need to give the password 12345123, and now you just click onto the sign in button, and you will be headed towards to the dashboard screen. So now if we go to the store details, now as you can see that sorry, a call was there. Let me decline it, please. So as you can see that counter 1 is basically the store or the which was actually assigned to the Bill the coder, as you can see here. So this is it, Now we will be creating another user, which is Idris, and to do so we need to create another application, or we also can for the demo purpose we can clear the where was the storage of this application? Here it is. So we need to clear the data of this application, and when we will be signing the application, we will again be moved towards the device serial section. And as you know that the device serial that is given to Idris is 6 times 4. So giving the 6 times 4, saving it, restarting the application, skipping it, signing up this new user, which was so here I have given the Gmail address, and now I'm giving the password 12345 123. My badge, I needed to sign up first, so I need to go to the sign up screen first, giving the other users credentials 12345 123, signing up. Account is being created, and now the account is successfully created. Now I can simply now enter. So here I have given the credentials. Now I'm going to sign in, and we will be seeing the store of this application. So from here on, you can see that this is the counter 2, which is actually assigned to the Idris King. So these all details will be specific to that the seller who is assigned with specific device using that serial key. So now the sales for each user will be specific to that store only. So this is it. So as you can see that this store this point of selling doesn't have anything to bring things into this store. What you need to do is you need to click onto the inventory, and the seller who is going to sell things on this store will create the item first. Will tell that what buying price of this specific product was and what's the margin price of this. Let's say 25,000, and the product will be created. Now what we just need to do is create a purchase, so that by clicking the supplier, saving it, page, giving the reference number, entering the note, entering the units purchased from specific supplier for this specific store, entering the cost. Let's say the cost was 22,000 for this specific purchase. So after getting the purchase, you will see that again opening this, as you can see that the price is 47,000 for this. Total purchase units are 200, and total purchase units until now are these. So in the inventory we have 200 products, this one's available, and now you will see into the sales section this specific product, and upon clicking this product you can create its sales using this. And going to the dashboard section, and you can select your customers as well. Let's say for sale it was Bilal. So just clicking onto the cash button, and by connecting Bluetooth printer, you can print the receipts, or just clicking on the complete and save button, you can have the receipt ready. You can save it as a PDF, you can share it with your users, or you can print it via a wireless printer as well. Thanks for seeing this, and let me know if there are any questions to you for instance. Thanks.